Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to give you an overview of private label and the minimum budget you need to get started. So first, what is private label? Now, private label is a different business model to dropshipping. For most of you, especially those of you who are getting started, I recommend starting with dropshipping. And dropshipping is where you find an existing product on the market, you list it on your website, and whenever somebody purchases, you place an order with the supplier who ships it to the customer. So that's the best way to get started for beginners. But private label is a different, more advanced business model. So what is a private label product? A private label product is a custom product that you design. As a result, you can make it unique so you can differentiate yourself from competitors. Alternatively, when you're dropshipping, anybody can sell the same product as you, right? Anybody can go to AliExpress, get that same product and put it on their website and start selling and advertising it. However, with private label, it's not that simple, as it's a custom product that you design. So the first way to do private label is to take an existing product and add your logo to it. So you can get a t-shirt and you can add a custom design to that, right? That would be a private label product. But the more powerful way of doing it is when you take an existing product and make changes to it, such as changing the function or changing the design. For example, let's say you wanted to start a phone case company. To change the function, let's say, for example, girls like taking selfies. And one issue with taking selfies is if you don't have good lighting, it can be very hard to take a good photo. So what you could design is a phone case that has a ring light built in, so it's easier to take high quality photos. So what you would do is you would take an existing phone case and you'll add a ring light to that. So you create a new function. The second option is by changing the design. So this could be customization, personalization. If you want to add your own custom design to the phone case, you could do that with private label. So it's a very powerful way of making your product stand out from the competitors, as other people can't copy it. In addition, you can also trademark your brand and file a patent if your product is unique enough so nobody can steal your product from you, right? It's not like AliExpress. It's not like somebody can go to the supplier, get that same product and put it on their website to run ads to it. When you have a private label product, that is a custom product designed just for you. As a result, your product is an asset, right? It's something you own. For example, if you want to sell your business one day, you can say that this is a certain product that we designed that nobody else can sell. As a result, creating a private label brand is one of the best ways to grow a long-term, sustainable business. It is 10 times more powerful than dropshipping from China. So long-term, this is what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to build a long-term, private label, sustainable e-commerce business that can't be copied easily. However, if you're just getting started in e-commerce, I don't recommend doing this. This is more of an advanced business model. And in the next slide, I'm going to talk about the minimum requirements, which will explain why. So the minimum requirements to get started with private label. Now, a quick disclaimer. This is a high-risk business model. You could lose a lot of money. You might spend all of your money on a product that nobody wants. In contrast, with dropshipping, you get a product from AliExpress, you put it on your website, you run ads. If it doesn't sell, that product doesn't sell, you're fine. The money you lose is limited to your ad spend, so it's basically nothing. But if you spend a lot of money on a private label brand, if you order 1,000 units of a custom product, if you can't sell it, you're left with all that inventory and all that money wasted. So once again, this is an advanced business model, and I only recommend doing it if you have previous e-commerce experience, as well as $5,000 to $10,000 in budget ready to spend, right? This will be money spent on many things. Now, your startup costs can vary by product and supplier, right? Certain products have a higher startup cost, right? Others are much cheaper. For example, if you wanted to sell only a t-shirt with a custom design, you can get started for $1,000, $2,000, and the rest of the budget will go to marketing. But if you want to create a completely custom product, something very unique, then that can cost up to $100,000. The budget can be unlimited. It could cost millions to start a private label brand, depending on how specific the product is and how custom it is. Now, your costs will include sampling products, right? You have to sample a product to get the right version done. This is product development, right? So you have to sample your products. You have to test multiple suppliers. You don't want to have only one supplier that you can buy from. You want to negotiate with multiple suppliers to find the best option. In addition, this is the easy part, running test ad campaigns on Facebook and TikTok. This doesn't take a lot of budget. You can spend $300, $500 for every product you test with private label, so that's not very expensive. And next, the big expense, which is placing a bulk order of inventory. So if you're creating a custom product, many suppliers will want you to order 1,000 units, 5,000 units, sometimes even 10,000 units. So this is where a major part of your expenses come from. And then you have the freight costs from China. So if you're buying from China and you're shipping to the USA, if you have a lot of products and they're heavy, That will also be a major expense. And as always, there'll be many more expenses in this game, especially when you start a private label brand, a custom product. There'll be many more expenses that come up. So these are just the main ones. This is a business model I recommend for advanced people, right? If you haven't even made 50K, 100K in profit with dropshipping, then I wouldn't even consider doing a private label brand. But for those of you who want to do it, the option is there.